Today we have the pleasure to introduce our new eActros L to some journalists here in Wörth. But besides showing the eActros L, we also are happy to present our eActros 600, which we already have shown a couple of months ago in Hamburg. For this product, we are now getting close to start of production, and by this ending the project in engineering and development. And I just want to share some experience that I personally made with the vehicle right now. I still remember we started many years ago, like 4 years ago we started that project, but before that we had first eTrucks in our pre-development and learned our first topics in e-mobility. And thinking back and driving those vehicles in the past, this was not a good experience, yeah. And now if you get into this vehicle, you can really feel how all the systems interact perfectly, how the refinement was done, how really love was spent in the details to optimize the performance of the vehicle. And at the end, we are now reaching a state where we have a super comfortable vehicle to drive, easy to drive, comfortable to drive, and with an outstanding efficiency. We can proudly say that we reached the target of being able, with one battery charge, to go 500 kilometers fully loaded on normal and enduring routes. So this is really a great achievement by the team. Just to share some personal experiences, I had the pleasure to be in our winter testing campaign just a few weeks ago up there in Finland. And there we were testing this vehicle, the eActros 600, really in tough conditions, very low temperature, ice and snow on the road. And I had the pleasure to be up there and drive myself. And I can say that it's really amazing to see how well you can drive this vehicle also on icy roads at cold temperatures. And it's always impressive to see how all the systems in the vehicle work together, starting from powertrain control, over to the safety systems like ESC and our active safety systems. And I can say refinement was done, those systems work together perfectly, and you can really drive this vehicle very safely in the regime of what's physically possible, and very comfortable also in those conditions. And with that experience, I'm now really sure that we reached the maturity and the quality to be able to hand over this vehicle to our customers, and with that really start the next stage of CO2 neutral transport for heavy trucking in Europe. Yeah, reaching the end of the development project, I think it's the time to say thank you to the whole team who contributed to this great vehicle. So there's that big team inside engineering, and I want to just mention a few of all those colleagues that really put all the effort, all their energy into making this product a big success. And these are the people in vehicle engineering working very closely together with the colleagues from powertrain engineering. And together we were able to really work out the details and finally come up with a great result and a great product. And I want to say big thank you to everybody who contributed. Now it's the time to also think about who are the other colleagues in our team that we need to make this a success. And I can say I'm really proud about how closely we work together with our colleagues in operations, so the production people over in the plant. They are preparing at the moment. They take over what our engineers have designed, and it's always a pleasure to work that closely together as one team. In addition, right from the beginning, our colleagues from sales and marketing were deeply involved in this project, brought in all the requirements from our customers, helped us to really come up with great specification. And now they can't wait to take over the vehicle, show it to our customers, finally bring it into the market, and helping our customers to make the step, the transition towards CO2 neutral transport.
So this is our new eActros 600, our battery electric vehicle that we will launch end of this year. And preparing to this SOP, so we are actually doing a lot of final development work and also testing work, and this is what I want to talk about. So the first thing you can see here is the new cap. The new cap was a perfect aerodynamic. We brought this aerodynamic to the maximum possible you can do here, and this is what you have here. And so we used for that simulation, a lot of simulation. We brought this vehicle as well in the wind tunnel to have the final preparation for our production that we want to have end of this year. Another thing what I want to address is here our new headlamps. We also improved our headlamps, so we are introducing LED lights as a series standard, and especially as a special feature we will introduce as well matrix LED lights, which we optimized within the last weeks also in winter testing in Finland to the best light you can have and you can get for the money. And this is something I want to talk about as well. Finland, winter testing, cold temperatures. So we tested this battery electric vehicle until minus 30 degrees centigrade under winter condition. And so we tested as well the vehicle very hard to figure out what is the range, what is the startup behavior, and also the performance of the vehicle also under very severe condition. But more than this, we also tested that last summer in Spain under very hot conditions, up to 40 degrees centigrade. So we are covering a range from minus 40 to plus 40 degrees centigrade to prepare the vehicle now within the last months and weeks to that what our customer can expect from us, means the Mercedes among the battery electric vehicles. So more than that, let's walk around and see what we have here as well. So we have here our battery pack inside, 600 kilowatt hours installed here, and that is what we can see here. And these batteries, we would check as well how we can charge them, and therefore also a very good result coming from our extreme testing. We tested the vehicles also on public charge stations, either coming from the south in Spain or coming back from the north of Finland at the very cold temperatures. So I can promise, so we did it. We did it on public charge stations, the long distances, and therefore I believe we finally have to fine-tune the systems until serious production, so we can really offer the best vehicle you can buy for money, our new eActros 600 battery electric vehicle.
The Multi Piston Bench is used for measurement and analyze vibration comfort for the whole vehicle or components with the focus on driving comfort. The test bench is a network of 10 vertical and longitudinal hydraulic cylinders fixed on a concrete foundation on air bellows with a truck up to 60 tons on top of it. The test bench is custom made and very unique. You will not find something similar anywhere in the world. The performance of the system is very impressive. You can see the vibration of the complete vehicle or of the components up to 5 axles and a length of 20 meters without turning a wheel.
The Climatic Test Chamber is available over the whole year here, and it's available for the specialists so they can test new variants and develop their systems until they are mature enough to go to such a real test in Finland or in Spain for summer or winter testing. The temperature in the chamber can be set between minus 40 degrees up to 70 degrees, and humidity in the chamber can be depending on the temperature, set it between 15% and 100%. It's very important to take care about the safety of our workers, colleagues here in the chamber. It's only allowed to work in the chamber if someone is here on the office to supervise what's happening inside. We have cameras installed in the chamber so that we can observe what's happening there, and we also have walkie-talkies so that we can also talk with the colleague that's working in there. For tests under minus 25 degrees, it's necessary for the co-worker to undergo a medical examination before it goes in the chamber. Above 50 degrees, it's not allowed to go in the chamber anymore. These are the precautions that we have regarding the co-workers. Besides that, the chamber is also equipped with different sensors for carbon monoxide, hydrogen and methane. And these sensors are activate a warning system that works in different levels until the workers are asked to leave the building. And this warning system is also connected to the fire department at the plant.
To get the longest range with an electric truck, such like the eActros 600 here next to me, you need to do what you do with all the vehicles. That means drive with foresight and not accelerate extensively. In the eActros 600 there are other capabilities, for example recuperation. Use the recuperation whenever it's possible and make the preconditioning of the batteries at the charging plug so you will get a maximum of range. Yeah, you can actually say the influencing factors on the range of an electric truck such like the eActros 600 here are mostly the same than the effect the combustion engine driven truck. But some of them will be from greater importance in the EV because of the capability of this vehicle to recuperate energy, such as, for example, if you have wind from the front, you will have drag when you roll downhill. That means there is less energy that you can recuperate and use for propulsion again. That is why, for example, wind and tires are stronger affecting the range of an EV.